So we tried to finish section 11, chapter 11. So we can go through the one which did not finish. So we can start from section 11.1, which is distance formula. So distance formula. So we say the distance, which you can put as d, when we have 2 points, x1, y1, x2, y2. So the distance is the same as, you can still write as d equals to x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. Then we get the square. So that is the distance between the 2 points. Distance between the 2 points. So if you have a question like use the distance formula to find the distance between the points -7 and let's say -8 and -10 and 0. We have 2 points like that. Then you're told to find the distance between the 2 points. Then we know that this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, and this one is y2. So applying the formula, then d will now be equals to the square root of x1 x minus x2, so -7 minus -10 plus y1 minus y2 minus 8 minus 0. Okay. So our distance will now be equals to the square root of -7 minus 10 minus -10 is minus. So these are square. So -7 plus 10 is 3. So 3 square plus -8 square. And our distance equals to the square root of 9 plus 1, 64, which is equals to the square root of 73, right? The square root of 73. So that is the distance between the 2 points. Okay, now if we come to sections 11.12, so 11.2, then this is a equation of a circle. So equation of a circle. So the equation of the circle. Then we say, if we have the center of the circle, we have the center there as h and k, and then we have radius as r, then the equation of the circle will be any point which we can choose, the point on the circle. You know? Then the equation of the circle will be x minus h, then you square, plus y minus k, then you square, equals to what? R squared. Equals to R squared. So this is the standard equation of a circle. So this is the standard equation of the circle. Now, example. We have, we're given the radius as 3, and the center as -4 and 10. Or write the standard form of the equation of the circle. So using this formula here, So we have the point H and K. So we choose another point X and Y, and then we write the equation of the circle. So X, which we don't know, minus H is 4, right? So minus 4, then the square, plus Y minus 10, then the square, equals to what? R is what? 3 square. So finally, this one will be X plus 4 square plus Y minus 10 square equals to what? Equals to 9. And that is the standard form of that.
So on our test, do you want it like that, or is it okay if we do just 3 squared? Because you just wants it as 3 squared.
Yeah, you can leave it as 3 square, or you just leave it like that.
I'm glad they saved these chapters to the end. Kind of something nice to finish on. Just kind of neat that.
So this is the easiest chapter, right? It's very direct. Okay, so if we have the equation of the circle as x squared plus y squared plus 2y minus 24 equals to 0, and then you're told to write this one in standard form. So we know our standard form is what? X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals to what? R squared. So we need to write this equation to this. How should we write it?
Can I take 24 to the other side?
So what we do, we take 24 to the other side. And then we do what? We use the completing squares to get to this. Okay, so if we take 24 to the other side, then we get x squared plus y squared minus 2y equals to what? Equals to 2. Now, we know x squared is similar to what? X minus 0, what? Square, right? So that is like that. So now, the one which we need to complete the squares is the y square. Okay, so plus y square, the coefficient of y is what? 1, right? 1. Yeah, so it is okay there. So y square minus what? Minus 2y plus half the coefficient of y. So 1, right? So, and there is a minus here. So minus 1, and then we do square equals to 24. What we do it here, we do it in the other side. Plus minus 1 square. So x, so we just relieve this one like that, x square plus this and what? This one. So it will be y minus 1 square equals to what? 24 plus 1, right? So x square plus y minus 1 square equals to 5 square. Equals to 5 square. So as simple. So that is the standard form. Now, if we have this one again, x squared minus 6x plus y squared plus 4y minus 3 equals to 0. Write that one in standard form. In standard form. So you can try that. Okay, so how should we do this? So we take 3 to the other side. So x squared minus 6x plus y squared plus 4y equals to what? 3. Equals to 3. Then we complete the squares in both of them. Looking at this x squared, the coefficient is 1, y squared, the coefficient is 1. So we complete the squares. So x squared minus 6x, the coefficient of x is what?
3.
The minus 3, right? So plus minus 3 square plus y square plus 4y plus what?
2 square.
2 square equals to 3 plus what? Minus 3 square plus 2 square. Plus 2 square. So looking at this, so this is x minus 3 square plus y plus 2 square equals to what?
4 square.
Equals to 3 plus 9 plus 2, which is equals to
That should be 3 plus 9 plus 4.
3 plus 9 plus 4, which is equals to
16.
which is equals to 4 square. So that is our standard form. Okay, now if now you're given the equation of the circle, which is x minus 3 square plus y plus 1 square equals to 16. And then you're told to graph this, graph the circle. How will you graph that circle? Okay, so what is the center of the circle? What is our center of the circle? So we know the standard form is what? X minus h square plus y minus k square equals to r square, right? And you know the center of the circle is h and what? K. H and k. So in our case here, our h is what?
-3.
3. Our h is 3, right?
Yeah.
And the other one is
-1.
negative 1. And then our r is what?
4.
Our r equals to 4. Our r is 4. So you go to the number line, yeah, and then you do what? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2, -3, -4. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. So our center is 3, -1. So 3, -1. So this is somewhere here. Then our radius is what? 4. So we go 4 steps to the right. So this is 3, and then it goes to 4, 5. So it goes to what? 7, right? Up to 7. And then we do what? Do a circle. So it forms a circle of the radius 7. So it should be touching 7 at the top, down, and everywhere. So the radius is 7. So this is our r, which is equal to 7. That's it. So that is how to draw the circle.
Would R equal 7? Is that what that is?
Okay, so r equals to 4.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So I can't remember, I think we talked about it, but why did the numbers switch when you graphed it? Like the 3 and the -1 in the equation are -3 and 1. Why do they switch?
So we know the center of the circle is
Mhm.
H and K. So when you come and bring this one here, X minus H, this one is Y minus K. So if these are positive, then this will be negative. If these ones are negative, then they will be positive. Looking at this, one is positive here. So that means 1 point is what? Negative. This one is positive here. So that means the point is what? Positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how to look at it. So long as you know the standard form is like that. The standard form. is like that. Okay, finally, we're given x squared plus 10x plus y squared minus 10y plus 46 equals to 0. Then you're told to write the circle below in standard form and then graph. So this can appear in the exam. Something like this. So write that one in standard form and then you do what? And then you graph. So writing this one in standard form, we write this one as x squared plus 10x plus y squared minus 10y equals to what? Minus 46. Okay, so complete the squares, check whether the coefficient of squares are 1. So they are 1. So x squared plus 10x plus 5 square, right? Plus y squared minus 10y plus what? Minus 5 square equals to minus 46 plus 5 square plus minus 5 square. Okay, so x minus 5, sorry, x plus 5 plus y minus 5 equals to what? Minus 46 plus 25 plus what? 25. And this one is equals to? Equals to? So this is 50, right? And then this is equals to 4. This one is equals to what? 2 square. Equals to 2 square. So what is the center of the circle here? What is our center?
Negative.
Negative 5. 5, right?
Mhm.
And then our radius is equals to 2. Our radius is equals to 2. So you look for the point 5, 5, and then you get the radius. That's 2. The radius is 2. Okay, that one is the end of 1108. That was what you were supposed to learn for this semester. So did you learn something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of these things you will apply later. You might see it as if you will not use them, but you will definitely use them. You will use them.
Yeah, I have to take a lot of math classes.
Yeah, you're doing computer science, right? You will do a lot of math classes.
This is the only class I can take. Other than business, staffing business.
Next semester, I take about 47, which is 5 credits. I did.
So you're doing computer science or something like that, you must do calculus, you must do linear algebra. What else?
Besides that, you subtract.
Yeah, I think you need to do differential equations.
You got a lot of math, but
You have a lot of math. So this is just the basic. This is the simplest math you can do. Yeah, you need to know.
Right.
I don't know why I had to take this. Like I said, all I need is business staff, business.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the easiest course to boost your GPA. You get an A and then you go away.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah. So, okay, so what are we expecting in our final final test before our final exam?
The final exam is cumulative, correct?
Yeah, so the final exam, you're doing it. So it will be from chapter 1
From the beginning of time.
from the beginning. 2.5. Some 2.5.
Yeah, something. 2.3.
Yeah, it was 2.3. 2.3 to the end. Okay, so let's see our. Okay.
There's gonna be more, is it pretty even or is it gonna be more like the later stuff?
Just don't give us any storyboards.
No, I'm not the final exam.
You what?
Yeah, so it's someone else who is preparing the final exam. So I don't know what is there, but
We can use our own notes though, right?
yeah, in fact, I wish, did you guys see my email? I said you can actually use your notes.
Yeah. About the final.
Yeah. So
There's only-
the way you've just been using the notes.
There's no one person. How many people did you have in this class at the beginning of the semester?
Last semester, there were like 25.
But how many in this class, like at the beginning of this?
They were like, it just reduced by 1.
Oh, so everybo's still in it?
Yeah,
Other than one?
everyone is still in
Just nobody's on class, nobody's in class.
it.
I see, okay.
So we are like 6 of us in class right now. Okay, so
You're talking about the email that you sent out like last week.
yeah, you saw 6 guys, right? Yeah. So this is for the final. Remember, this one is the date that you're supposed to do your final exam. Don't forget.
Hopefully it's all on.
So 3 to 5. So if you forget, you're doomed because the exam is. So did you do your quiz in Newton?
Yes.
So the quiz is just like the exam will just be like that.
I'm trying to figure out why we have like a test and then the next week we have our final exam.
Well, at least you still have a break. You still have a-
Right, no, I'm just saying, we could just take the final and it could count for both.
No,
Yes, I'd be good with that.
no. That is the way they've set it at the department. They say that you must have like 3 exams.
We just take our homework grade, combine it all together and get the average.
Quiz grade.
Okay,
Out of all
so,
quizzes, that's our-
so our test, the last exam would be from chapter 8.
Oh, no.
So it will be from chapter 8.1 all the way to 11.18. 11.18.
How much our grade, how much is the final exam for our grade?
So the final exam is,
I'm pretty sure.
so the final exam is a little bit crazier. So there is a section where if you have 2 points, then the only thing we grade there is the answer.
Okay.
So anything which is not the answer, then that one is a 0.
So if you don't get it right, it's wrong.
It's 0.
You don't get
0
it correct.
points. Yes. If you don't get it correct, then it is 0 points.
It's game over.
But there are some sections where if the points are more than 2, like let's say 3 points or 5, the highest I know is 5, then we can use a partial.
Huh,
So you can actually get some marks if you write something there.
I see.
Yeah. So if you don't write anything, then it is zero. Yeah.
Huh.
So if you don't write anything, that is a zero.
And do you know how many questions are on it yet?
There are like 30 questions, like what was there last? So there is if you saw on YouTube, there is an exam, review, that it will be like that.
Okay.
So when you go through that, I think it will be open today or something like that.
It is.
It is already open.
Times we want. You can take it over and over and over.
Yeah, that is not graded. I'm not grading.
And you can do it more than once though.
No, the final exam?
No, the reviews.
Yeah, review, you can do it whatever you want.
I'm gonna live in Newton for the next 3 weeks.
So you check the review. So the review is how your exam will be.
Okay.
So that's how the exam will be. So you check it, go through the notes, alternate like that. So if it's section 2.3, you see the questions. I'll still send some of the sample questions to you guys with the answers from section 2.3 to the last. I'll send it to you today.
And did you say at the beginning of the semester, I'm trying to look at the syllabus now, but you said that one of our highest test grade you put in for another one, is that correct?
No, the quizzes,
Oh, the quizzes, not the
Yeah.
tests.
not the test. So the test is if I go back to this.
And what's the deal with the quizzes? You drop some of them? Alright. Great.
Oh, who is online? Are you seeing that?
I do see it, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so that is okay. So when you come to here, this one is okay. Okay, so again, I hope you saw in your email that if you don't turn on your camera, then
Automatic 25%.
30% is gone.
Nice.
So homework, 20%. Quizzes, 20%. Okay. Test. So your highest test is the one which is worth 15%.
I see, that's what I was thinking of.
So, and then the others are 10%.
10%, okay.
But the total is 35%. And then the final
Final
exam
exam is
is
25.
25%.
Wow.
And then again, looking at this, 93 to 100 is A, 90 to 92 is A minus, like that.
And what do we have to get to pass the class? A C minus, right?
So you must get a C minus
Okay, that's.
to be a prerequisite. So are you guys planning to get a C minus or what?
I may not, yeah, I have to get off a good 20 points.
Yeah.
to-
So, okay, think we've done this. So test 3 is 8.1 to the last section, which is 11.1. Maybe
So if we don't turn on our camera for the final, it's 30 points, right?
30 points are gone. And then if you submit, there is a stipulated time that you're given. If you submit,
We have to submit our work too.
so after doing it in Newton, because there's some work which needs some partial credits, then you need to send it to all create, like the way we were sending the exam here.
So there'll be like a link in Moodle that you submitted to.
Yeah, the way you're just doing the exam. So you just send it there so that I can grade it again.
Okay.
Because the grade that you get you will still get your marks in.
Hard. So we'll get a grade, but it'll be better than that grade.
So you will know, actually it can go down or come, because you even saw in your email, right? I sent the email of all.
Right, it can go down.
It can go up or down, so depending.
I don't know.
If you guess and get it right without showing the work, I feel like you should get points for.
I've done that before.
So,
I don't know how to do it. I got the right answer.
so I will check the review and I'll check the review and then I will see what you might, actually this exam might be shorter but long, like 1, 2 to 3 questions.
2 to 3 questions.
So expect the questions from 11.1. So expect one question here.
For test 3, it's gonna be short?
Yes, I mean, like, you can have like 4 to 5 questions, but it will be longer. Like for section 11.1, I can give you one question, and it is what, like, the one which we did it
Right.
last year.
Radius of a circle.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is one question.
Huh.
9.5, expect one question. To 9.8, one question, which is dealing with
Quadratic inequalities, right?
which is dealing with, in fact, it will be covering everything on, starting from how the graph will be like. You remember how it was facing up?
Parabolas.
Yeah.
Get the what? Get the
Vertex.
vertex,
All
get
that.
those things,
Okay.
intercepts, draw it, and then again, the last one, inequality. What is the interval notation?
Okay. Oh, yeah,
So
that's-
that is another question.
Huh.
So those are 2, right?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what was in 8 point something and 8 point, so actually it will be 1, 2, 3 there, and then 4 in 8.5, and then 5 here.
Surely you gotta be doing the quadratic formula or whatever. Right?
Yes, those one you must expect.
Yeah.
So
Those are
you
the
will
hard-
only
those are the
do
hard ones.
5 questions. So
those
there
are the
will be
ones
5 questions, but they're
It's just-
very long.
Yeah, it's-
So actually, most of the this section, which I can call it section 3, is all of it, everything there is related, because we started from either solving the quadratic. If you know to solve the quadratic, everything that you'll be doing here will be very simple.
Very simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you will actually get everything if you want.
We should get 100.
This one you should get 100. I don't know why you should not. The other one which
I told
was,
you.
the other one which you were supposed to get 100 is this.
That was close on that one.
That was my worst test score.
This
I was
one,
close on
you
that.
are supposed to get 100 in section 1.
Test 2 didn't.
Test 2 was not that
Test 2, I did a
easy.
lot.
Test 2 did me dirty, but
This one was
test 1
not
was good.
easy. This was not easy, I knew it. This one should be very easy now.
I'm
Test
expecting.
2 was easier than test 1.
He's like, I got this.
Yeah,
Test 1 was crazy.
so do you guys have any questions?
We'll meet on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, we still meet on Wednesday and then we still do some reviews. So
I love it.
I have a presentation though on Wednesday, but it will be at 2. So I will make sure I finish grading your exams on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So, yeah, I have a lot of time on Tuesday. So I will grade your exam on Tuesday. We'll come and review the exam. That exam on Tuesday, on Wednesday. And then we meet finally on Friday for the final review of the whole.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
This is good.
All right.
I'm glad that we're reviewing.
So, okay, guys, so I'll see you on Wednesday.
And there's no quiz this
No,
week,
I'll see you
right?
on
Since
Monday.
there's a test.
No, I'll not give you a copy. Okay, see you.
See you.